At guard, number 5, Contagious Caldwell-Pope. Starting at power forward, number 50, Aaron Gordon. At forward, number 1, Michael Porter. At guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. At center, number 15, the Joker, Nikola Jokic. Head coach of your Nuggets is Michael Malone. Fans, that is your Denver Nuggets.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And for the Nuggets, out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell-Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at point. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Now here's Conley and the pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Clock at 6. They get it again. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Second shot opportunity. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, just so good at navigating his way into that painted area. Incredible confidence from Aaron Gordon.
Now, here's McDaniels. Here's Conley. Good on the 13-footer.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
The bounce. Minnesota takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
Here's McDaniels, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. Floats it up for Jokic. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. It's good from long range.
Such a moment. You love his confidence.
Jokic passes to Porter.
And using his height to see over the top of the defense. Jokic able to execute there in the pick and roll.
Outside Conley. Passes to McDaniels. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul.
Michael Porter.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Out to Edwards. Towns trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is a relentless scorer at this point, Aaron Gordon. He is not afraid of taking contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Conley kicks to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to McDaniels. The dish to Conley. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's McDaniels. And there it is for him. McDaniels got 5 now.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The Nuggets leading by 3. And here is Brown to the paint, deflects the pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reed, hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big-time play right. Activity and ability to impact this game.
And here's Brown outside. The shot that time not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Rivers. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
What a sequence from Austin Rivers. That ball on the string. What a pretty dribble drive.
Pass to Najee. Denver passing it around. Here's Brown. Minnesota with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Noel passes to Prince. Reed kicks to Prince. Fires for three. Doesn't go for it. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Smith outside. Back to Brown. Prince against Green. Pass to Najee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the second free throw, good. Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. And Jackson gets it to go.
We know Reggie Jackson, as a dribble driver, is a force to be reckoned with. Boy, he gets right through the contact.
Down low, Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The pass to Najee. Out to Smith. Launches a three. Offensive rebound. Back to Bryant. Passes it to Najee. Tries again. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Rivers. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rivers has got 5 points so far.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Here's Najee. Yep, that one goes in there.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And here's Anderson from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishing in the first half.
Oh, here's Edwards. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They get it back. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Count that one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. Conley
finds McDaniel. Knocked away. Gobert with it. Now Smith defending. Conley sinks that one from the post.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That one is off.
What a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring, and yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
Smith gets it to go on the assist by Jackson. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nuggets.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Conley finds McDaniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Oh, here's Edwards. No points in the game yet for him. Conley with a wide open look with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Jokic with it, now guarded by Towns. And the basket by Gordon.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That one falls for Mike Conley. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Murray finds Jokic. Outside for Caldwell Pope. They get the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. It's good. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Austin Rivers comes in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley.
Jalen Noel.
Stolen by Gordon. Outside for Murray. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
3-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Porter with it. Deaf by Rivers.
2 minutes.
Murray the pass to Gordon. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And now a 12-point Denver lead.
Boy, how about the tenacity of Aaron Gordon? So good at being assertive and taking over the offense when necessary.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. And Anderson kicks to Prince. Porter with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 5. Goes up at the stripe. Noel, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Got a piece of it. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Now here's Murray. He's guarded close and good that time. Jokic has got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Timberwolves trail by 14. Anderson passes to Prince. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Porter. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Murray. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
.30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Anderson. Rivers scanning the floor. 4 on the clock. Noel, no good. The Nuggets leading by 14. Caldwell Pope dishes to Gordon. He feeds it to Green. Jackson from long range. That shot, no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon. Aaron, you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out in a high-scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny. The first half was all about Aaron Gordon. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
They played smart. They took their time and limited mistakes. Value each possession. Eventually, we'll get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Shaq, what you think about Minnesota?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They couldn't push around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jackson is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Green. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jordan inside. Defended by Gobert. Jackson from long range. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. From 13. That one wide left. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Denver. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pops it up for Jordan. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Denver passing it around. Jackson finds Jordan. From down in the low post. It goes. Jordan's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Nuggets. Conley against Jackson. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. It's tipped. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Braun. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his fourth assist in this one.
Always eager to shoot the three. And on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
Now here's Edwards. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's McDaniels. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
clearly foul.
For Minnesota, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The first free throw is good. Brown is checked in for Denver.
2 shots.
And McDaniels drops them both. The Nuggets leading by 17. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Conley kicks to Edwards. Releases. Denver grabs the miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Bucket is good. Conley's got 10 points.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Conley feeling it out. Pass to McDaniels.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with some nice D. The Nuggets leading by 17. Inside, Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Michael Conley picks one up.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Jackson. And the Nuggets making a change here. Najee's checked in. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 19. Anderson passes to Edwards. Anderson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Denver grabs the miss. Now Jackson. He's got 5. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Prince is checked in for Gobert. Austin Rivers comes in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for... Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reed. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Jackson. Good. That one on target from Noel. Noel's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle splits for Denver.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
That's good from Jackson. Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Rivers. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. Jackson hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 19. Prince outside to the inside. Here's Reed. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
For Minnesota, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Conley against Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's the feed to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Jackson. Anderson with the block. Outside Conley. Shoots, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
Jackson against Conley. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
DeAndre Jordan simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Edwards. Now here's Reed. Guarded by Jordan. Anderson trying to free himself up. Reed misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nuggets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Prince. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, that's Taurean Prince running the floor in transition and finding buckets.
Jackson against Conley. Najee lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Najee's got 6 points.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
To the left wing. Here's Anderson. Connects on the 17-footer.
Anderson.
A deep three from Green. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Nuggets on top, up by 12. And we'll be going after this from Ball Arena. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves trail by 12. On the court for Minnesota. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Smith dishes to Bryant. Kicks it to Green. From downtown. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time.
Thomas Bryant.
That's his first foul. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Timberwolves shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Conley finds McDaniel. Back to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now the pass to Conley. And here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Ryan against Gobert. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
The Nuggets leading by 12. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside Conley. For 3, Edwards. And no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Bryant the pass to Najee. Green inside. Edwards there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Minnesota ball.
Timberwolves trail by 12. A steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Braun. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Brownie's checked in for the Nuggets. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside Edwards. Rebound, puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Green in the post. Working on McDaniels. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards kicks to Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the very definition of a modern NBA big. You've got to shoot with range. Karl Anthony Towns, yes, sir.
Najee, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his third foul of the game. Porter's checked in for Green.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Timberwolves trail by 11.
Porter Jr.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And they pick up 2.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards dishes to Gobert. No good that time. Some solid defense from Bryant. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Smith. Edwards looking it over. Count it.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Now here's Murray. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
On defense, Minnesota. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. For 3, Murray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot from 12. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Nuggets going the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Bryant. Murray, the pass to Bryant. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Outside for Murray. For 3. Offensive rebound. Porter passes to Murray. Gordon outside. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shot on the wing, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Assist goes to
McDaniels got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves. Here's Murray up on top for Mike Conley. Bryant, it's a wide open look. The Nuggets with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
A three-pointer is right on target.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Conley.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. Gordon against Anderson. That shot missing. Gordon with the defensive effort. So it's Denver now. 10-point lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Passes it to Reed. Over Jokic. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver calls timeout. They're leading by 12. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's what you're saying.
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And he jams it with authority.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff going. Wow. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Nicola, Coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if I say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. I appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thank you.